Can you see her? I like to meet her. What she say? She ain't no diva. Okay, Virgos, now let's get into formation. Okay, Virgos, now let's get into formation. We twirl on my haters, albino alligators. I see it, I want it, I dream it, I get it, baby. Cause you know Beyonce is a Virgo. Virgos always get whatever they want, whatever they want. Comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am, cozy. I'm juicy. They hate me because they want me. Just like Beyonce says. My cutie patootie Virgolicious. Looking all this so delish. How you doing? Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. I'm your funny Armenian guy, and you are my peanut butter jelly cutie patootie. I love my Virgos. Organized, demure, mindful, professional. Welcome to your reading for the month of May about the person on your mind the most and you. In this reading, dear Virgo, I'm going to be taking a look at the energy between you and your person. I'm going to see what happened in the past real quick, present moment, and what's coming up. Also, I will get some hidden messages and clarify those for you as well. So let's get into the reading and let's see what's going on. By the way, as I've told you guys before, new Virgos, welcome. Come on in, make yourself feel home. And as I said also in my last one, I think a couple actually Virgo readings ago, one of my best friends who is a Virgo was supposed to come from Palm Springs, but he was not feeling well, and so the trip has been delayed. But guess what? He's in town on Monday. So I can't wait. I know that some of you were asking how did that visit go, so thank you for your consideration. But it's gonna go well. He's coming on Monday, so it's gonna get really hot and steamy. So, Virgo, let's see what's going on between you and this person. Oh wow, you already got the lovers in here. So, oh, okay. The energy here is the Three of Swords between you and your person, and it says heartache. And the underlying energies between you and them in the month of, for the next few days, let's say in the month of May, is Nine of Swords. Virgo, what are you overthinking? Is there something that you want to tell me, Virgo? Because you know I got your back. I know you got my back. I got your back too. What's happening, Virgo? What are you stressed about? I understand that the energy between you and this person with the Three of Swords is like there is some sort of pain that's happening here, and there is a major decision. Somebody here is waking up to some sort of a realization. The Judgment is here, Angel of the Past. Somebody here is waking up to a major realization, and we're going to see what that looks like. So in the recent past, Virgo, now I do feel like there is a lot of pain in your heart. Maybe there is no contact situation. Maybe there is silence, whatever is happening between you and this person. But I feel like that in the recent past with the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Cups, there was a lot of love, but also just as much as there was a lot of love between you and another person, I feel like that there was also some sort of misunderstanding. You could have dealt with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I'm getting here an energy who was like constantly on and off, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold out of your life here. You know, Knight of Swords here, this person could have been just going everywhere else. Like they could have just popped back into your life and then disappear. And it definitely bothered you because there's an earth sign, as my beautiful, gorgeous diva Virgo. You definitely like stability. So we're going to see what they look like. But most importantly, in the present moment, due to the fact that this person is, doing a lot of thinking, juggling, contemplating, weighing it down, there's definitely going to be some really good news coming in your way. You see here the Lovers, it says Angel of Commitment, and the Nine of Cups, which says blessings. So I feel like that you're going to feel very satisfied about the end results anyways, but we're going to see how that looks like and what this person could potentially tell you or what would be their actions. In the near future, Virgo, you have the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and then the Ace of Wands. So in the near future, I think that what's going to end up happening is that you both are going to move from like not a friendship dynamic, but like how you guys used to be back then, right? You're gonna come together and you're gonna take it to the next level, from like friendship to, you're gonna walk away from just being regular, casual, non-committal relationship to commitment here. There's Ace of Wands, it says inspiration. So there is definitely some really positive and fiery energy coming in towards, in this dynamic. Without any further ado, dear Virgo, let's get into the reading and let's see what is it that you need to know about this energy between you and them. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, dear Virgo. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the High Priestess. So in the present moment, I am strongly getting, and the High Priestess is you, right? So in the present moment, I'm strongly getting here that due to this painful separation and this situation, a lot of you are thinking, should I really wait? Or should I move on from this person? Two of Pentacles is here. There is definitely this energy here of you realizing that, you know what? I'm kind of feeling trapped in this situation. I'm seeking some sort of clarity and guidance. You're seeking for either closure, or some of you, not everyone, but I feel like that you're seeking either for closure or continuation of this relationship and getting over this past hurt, whatever has happened. And I feel like that because I saw the Judgment at the bottom of the deck, I think somebody is like finally waking up to a major realization. They fumbled you big time and they need to come forward with some sort of a justification or clarification. We're going to see how that looks like, but there is a lot of pain. I think a lot of you are just kind of like going back and forth if you just have your closure on your own and move on, or trust your intuition with the High Priestess. I see you see this person's name popping up. You may see this person's car or similar color to their car. There's a lot of things that's reminding you of this person. So in the recent past, there was a lot of love, but there was a decision. Somebody here made a decision here. Let's clarify the King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and and 10 of Swords. Yeah, there was something here. You might have decided that to end with this person, because I feel like that there was maybe some sort of lies and deception that was, that came into your attention, and I think that you kind of gave up on it. The Seven of Swords here, as you can see, this person is tiptoeing, right? They're like trying to be very careful. There's multiple meanings to this card, but in this case, I think it's like the usual meaning that somebody was just, maybe there was deception, lies, cheating going on, whatever the situation was. This person also with the Knight of Wands could have been fire sign that just kind of like was not stable. There was a lot of instability and non-commitment into this connection here. And also with the Knight of Swords here, it says drama at the bottom. There was also maybe drama going on. 8 on the clock as I'm saying this. And my dear Virgo, I know you too well. You don't like drama at all. So, despite the fact that there was a lot of love. Yes, there was love, there was passion, between you and this person. But I think that eventually what this person did deeply disappointed you. But I feel like that right now with the Two of Pentacles, it seems like this person is actually waking up to a major realization in the present moment. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. The cards cannot make it up, and Arman cannot make it up either. The Hierophant here, which talks about literally commitment, okay? Commitment coming towards your way. And the Two of Cups is here, which is literally talking about family. This is about a union. This is about soulmate connection here. This person with the Two of Pentacles here says juggling and Seven of Cups. After doing a lot of thinking and realizing that they need to really make up their mind and come towards you with commitment, with desire for family. You and this person could come from two different cultures, backgrounds. There could be some significant differences between you and them. It could be age difference, whatever it may be. I do strongly feel like here that, there is a desire here to make things work with each other. And the 10 of Cups here is talking about union, family, home, stability. There's also a very strong sexual connection between you and them as well. So I am strongly getting here, many of you, potentially expecting some and receiving some positive news from this person, because that's what the realization that they're going to wake up to. And I do have the receipts from a lot of people. they comment and they let me know that their person came back, or they're in no contact. There is the Lovers here in the present moment. Let's clarify the Lovers. Temperance just came up. It's about healing here. Six of Pentacles, and there is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands in tarot is the card of marriage, commitment, and being together in a very committed relationship. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Two of Swords. Of course, there's going to be my dear Virgo, thinking about it. Oh my gosh, should I get back with them? What should I do in this situation? So I do strongly feel like here, eventually there's going to be an equal give and take exchange energy here with the Temperance, the Four of Wands, excuse me, and then the Six of Pentacles. What you're ultimately looking for in this connection, is commitment. And I see that that's what this person is coming forward. There is a major healing that's going to happen into this person's life that's going to actually allow them. I'm also getting, for some of you, this person that's on your mind the most, there is something very significant that's happening in their life. It could be a loss, that they lost somebody, or they're grieving and they're just like having this spiritual awakening and having an epiphany of what it really means to be in a loving relationship and commitment. So I see here family structure getting back together. Now let's talk about in the near future. Let's talk about the Ace of Wands. What is this how is this new beginning going to look like for you and this person? So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and then the Page of Pentacles. So financial situation may still be a major issue here. Not an issue, but a factor that could potentially, play a big role into this connection. I do strongly feel like here with the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy here, a lot of stability coming in between you and your person. Definitely a desire here to make it work, to build on a new foundation. I do see you and this person actually having your finances working way up. I'm seeing here like wealth being built, generational wealth being created for both of you. There's going to be this inspiration with the Ace of Wands, and you're beginning here to make it work for both of you. And you're eventually going to overcome these, the Moon, the energies. Not the energies, the anxiety and the doubts from the past that you've been carrying with yourself. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, basically all the signs. Signs doesn't really matter here, but I feel like that there is definitely a strong desire here to make this work, to take it to the next level. Let's talk about more about this person's actions. Knight of Cups. A desire here to come forward steadily, in a very elegant way, in a very demure way, in a very cutie patootie way. They want to come forward and they want to make it work with you. Okay, this is about somebody who is also into spirituality, or having a major awakening, major realization that they need to make things right with you and move forward into a new dynamic. So let's talk about the messages from this person. What is it that you would want to know? Okay, what is it that you would need to know, or you would know from this person? I wonder if you're happy without me. So this person is actually, one of their thoughts as they have woken up to this realization is, how are you doing, Virgo? Because you both shared a lot of happy moments together. This person definitely is thinking, what are you up to? Who are you meeting? What does your day look like? They are saying that they will wait for a sign from you, and it says, I'm afraid to contact you. Maybe it's because they did something that immensely affected, and they're scared of the fact that they fumbled you big time, so they're a little bit scared in the present moment to take any further action. But I think that that's only temporary, because the longer they hold on to it, the longer also they realize that the heartache actually gets bigger and bigger on their end as well. So some of the love messages here is apology and acceptance. You can expect the apology you want to hear, and acceptance, everything happens for a reason. So dear Virgo, I do strongly feel like here that even though things kind of went down, it just didn't work out the way that you might have anticipated, but it happened for a reason. And a lot of you, this reason is literally about self-love and self-care and appreciating yourself and putting yourself first, and knowing your worth and your value. And definitely here, this person, the realization that they have woken up to is an apology that they need to come forward to make things right with you, dear Virgo. I don't know who is this that has fumbled you, but I do see here reconciliation. Maybe this person could have been verbal in the past. Maybe they were angry. Maybe they were triggered. Maybe they said things that they're big time regretting right now. So let's get into the advice. What is the advice from my Virgo in this situation with this person? What is the advice? So the advice here, dear Virgo, is the Eight of Wands, King of Wands, and Ten of Swords. Journey, leadership, ending. So, here is the thing. It's about being the big person, and this person. I think that they're wanting to like come forward and take ownership and accountability for what they did, and put an end to this pain, put an end to this cycle of confusion and uncertainty and no contact for some of you, and just be in a place of peace. Peace is what I'm strongly getting here for a lot of this science nowadays. That's a big thing here, just to be in peace and finish unfinished businesses and come to a point of realizing that respect is something so important that even though, yes, there might be differences and misunderstanding, but respect and communication is something that's very profound and fundamental for a relationship. Let's get the archangel messages here for you, dear Virgo. What's an important archangel message for my Virgo, for them and their person? Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. It says, you know exactly what to do, Virgo. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So a lot of you could be really just wanting to focus on your financial success and situation, improving it. And, the relationship thing is just going to unfold. You just know what's the best course of action for you. I know that you are very organized anyways. You have your mind, you have your goals set on the things that you want to achieve. So this is something that's going to unfold eventually, because this person definitely has woken up to some sort of a major realization. So dear Virgo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here from the bottom of my heart, my diva Virgo. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.